Alright, welcome back to another episode of RollerCoaster Tycoon Classic. In the last one, we took on Dynamite Dunes, and, you know, I kind of liked how the park turned out. We didn't make too many roller coasters, didn't have that much space, but we did, we completed the goal, had like a perfect park rating, and I think it went pretty well. I kind of liked how it turned out. In this one, we're going to be playing Leafy Lake, which is actually an easier goal than Dynamite Dunes. We only need 500 guests at the end of year 3, so this one shouldn't be any problems. We start from scratch in this one, so we don't have a coaster to start out with to make us some money, but if I remember correctly, the loan is actually pretty nice. So we're gonna start out here, Leafy Lake. This is another one of those, I wouldn't say like iconic parks, but definitely one of the more memorable parks from the beginning. It's one of the, the few parks you get to start out with always. So you do have this little, this lake here, and then it's like a weird layout, honestly. It's a weird layout for sure. You have the lake here, and then it kind of just branches off of, like, out here. You can't really make like a full, square, like that you normally would make a park. It's not like a, what's the word? You can't just make like one big loop. Like the loop is the lake, and then it branches off over here. So I'm thinking the way I'm gonna make this park, I'm gonna start by building rides around the lake. I'm gonna start by building some flats and some shops around the lake. Maybe some smaller coasters. I don't want to like make the path go into the lake. I might make some rides in the lake and then connect the path out here. Like I said in the other videos, I don't like to make the pathways too confusing. Just one loop is fine. You can just branch everything off of the one loop. So, like I said, I'll probably make some flats around. I'll probably make, maybe some coasters in the lake and branch them off or to the main path. And then once we get some more money in like year 2 or year 3, maybe I'll make like a big coaster that goes out here. I don't really want to extend the park over here too much because guests are going to be over here and they're going to get lost trying to get back over here. So I might make the path like go up to like as far as like here, like this little hillside. And then I'll make like probably like a bigger coaster that takes up this whole area. I won't make the path go this way, but that'll probably be later on. But for now, I think I almost forgot. I almost forgot to do this. So we don't have a kiosk, so we're gonna want to. I almost forgot to do this. We're gonna want to go all in on shops. I noticed it's getting us shop is coming next anyway. But we'll see what we have. Yeah, we don't have a kiosk. We're gonna need that. Rowboats, 1 thrill ride, 2 coasters. Yeah, that's the problem with these roller coaster tycoon scenarios. They don't give you anything to start out with. You really gotta like research a lot before you start getting some good stuff. So I think I'm just gonna like I said, wait till I get the kiosk. I'll start building some flats around, and yeah, so I'm not gonna bore you waiting for the kiosk, so I will update you after some progress is made. So catch you in a few. Alright, welcome back. It is now June year 1, so I've done some stuff. So I'll just recap what I've done so far in the park. Like I said, I went until I got the kiosk. It was actually the pizza stall is actually the first. The pizza stall is actually the first shop I unlocked, so I had to keep up with the shops for a little bit. Then we did unlock the kiosk, so that's good. So I made a couple stalls here. I'll probably make some more stalls on this side of the park. But yeah, then I put some flat rides down. I put the twist, named it the octopus. Going for like, I guess, like a blue, like a lake kind of vibe here with the theming here. The merry-go-round. I did make the Ferris wheel, the Leafy wheel I called it. I did also, I did my little, off the ground. Again, it doesn't add to the excitement or, it's not necessary, but I like it. I'm now researching thrill rides. That is now what I'm currently so yeah, pirate ship's coming. I think I'm gonna put another thrill ride in like right over here. Gonna really just you know, put a lot of thrill rides around the outside of this lake here. Probably put another thrill ride or two or flat ride over here. Just gonna keep moving down, and then of course I built this junior coaster, the Lake Monster. Pretty good stats, 5.45. Gets a boost from the water interactions, the path going underneath it, as well as the path underneath it here. If I had some more trees, I could probably get it a little higher. But yeah, it's not. It's all right, right? It comes out here, goes a little drop around up the water, interacts with itself a little bit, comes back down over into a helix, and then back into the station. So I think it fits pretty well over here. I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to start building into the lake yet. I'm gonna save that. I also will have a rowboat over here. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to start building into the lake yet. You know, if we need the space, if you know, if I have to, maybe I'll start. I wouldn't mind, like, you know, maybe if I get a looping coaster, I wouldn't mind making, like, you know, like a shuttle coaster or something like around here. But we did just unlock the pirate ship. Probably gonna put that. Actually, I think the pirate ship might look cool in the water. I think the pirate ship might look cool. Pirate ship might look cool in the water, so I'm gonna put that somewhere in the water around. I don't know. We'll figure. I'll find a good spot for it. Probably save these areas for some other flat rides, and then I think I'm gonna put the. I have a wooden coaster available. I think I'm gonna try to fit the wooden coaster on this side somewhere. Probably make the station like over here. I think I'll go up a chain lift, and then I'll use this space like here, then come back around into the station. I think this would be a nice spot for the wooden coaster, and then this area up here, like I said, I might extend the path up here a little bit. You know, if I, you know, just need the room, but I'm not gonna go this far. I'm not gonna go this far. Like I said, if I'm good on money, you know, late into this scenario, like year 2, year 3, and you know, I'm doing well with money, I'm making good money, I might make like some bigger roller coaster here, like some Twister, Hyper, some big, you know, star attraction for the park. I'll have the coaster going in and out over here, but not yet. That's gonna be, you know, later on in the scenario. But I think right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save up some cash, maybe probably take out a loan and work on a wooden coaster over here. I think that's the next thing I want, because I need something else that's gonna bring us some money into this park besides this one junior coaster. So I think that's the next plan of action. And then from there, then we'll see, you know, how much space we got, what kind of rides we got. Maybe we'll extend the park, but like I said, yeah, for now we're gonna just work on this wooden coaster. So I will be back for another update once that's over. So catch you in a few. All right, welcome back to another update. It is now October, year 1. As you can see, I've done a lot around the lake. I built a lot of stuff around the lake since the last update. Obviously, you could see the main being the wooden coaster I built over here. Lake Dweller. I'm now realizing that I should have probably called the junior coaster Lake Dweller, and this big coaster, the wooden coaster, Lake Monster, since this is much bigger, but it is what it is. We have Lake Monster and Lake Dweller. It's got pretty good stats. 747. We're charging $7 for it right now. It's making us some good money. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's we were able to fit it right on this side of the lake. We didn't have to really go over the boat or high or anything. It goes a little over the path here into a helix down, but yeah, it goes up. The chain lift has a nice drop here. Banked curve. Comes back up over into a nice airtime hill. Some nice airtime drops around. I mean, you can just watch it here. But yeah, it goes that little bank turn here, comes over a little airtime hill, some more floater airtime, comes around, then starts doing some curves, some lateral G's there, another little airtime hill, break into the station with a little helix, and yeah, we're running 3 trains on it, so we're getting a lot of you know, traffic, or what's it called? Yeah, a lot of guests are going on it. We're getting a lot of flow, making a lot of money, a lot of vomit as well. And as you can see, we've already achieved our goal of 500 guests. We're already over 600 guests after the first year. And then I built some other flat rides around. I built this top spin. I named it Turbulence. Doesn't really fit the lake theme, but I really couldn't think of anything better. What else did I build? I built the drop tower, the launch free fall, emergency exit. That's what I named it. And then this is go-kart, this little go-kart section over here. Again, nothing crazy. Just filling out. And then this pirate ship, the fishing boat I have in the water here. I think it's nice touch, putting the boat in the water in the lake here. And yeah, so I think that's good for around the lake. I mean, I might add some more shops. I only really had the shops here. Might add some more shops on this side of the park. But yeah, I think I'm now going to extend the park upwards here. Like I said, I'm not going to go as far as over here, but I will probably make a nice little loop here up this hill. So probably go up the hill, make a square, like a square here, maybe put like a smaller coaster. That reminds me, I have to start researching coasters, because I don't have any other coasters to build at the moment. I've been researching gentle rides now. We just unlocked the spiral slide, and now we're getting a haunted house soon, so I'll have to research coasters. I'm not sure what we're gonna get, but I'll probably make a smaller coaster here, like in the middle of the loop here, and then I'll probably make a bigger coaster that takes up this whole space. So I think that'll look cool. You know, I think depending on like a twister, hyper coaster, something big, we can take out a massive loan too. Like this loan can go all the way up to 50,000. So we definitely don't have to worry about money. Money's not going to be an issue, so that should be good. And yeah, I think it'll look nice. So I think, like I said, in the next update, you'll see me extend the park upwards this way. Maybe you'll see me add a smaller coaster in here. Maybe some gentle rides up here on the top. Some more shops. But yeah, park's coming along nice. We've already completed the goal, and I definitely think we will be able to fill out this whole scenario by the time year 3 ends. I'm pretty sure by the last year I'll just be adding some scenery and some touch-ups, but yeah, I think so far so good. So I will catch up to you in the next update. Alright, welcome back to another update. It is now June year 2, and didn't do too much, honestly. I mostly spent this time, I was building the hedges around the wall, around the entrances, trying to just, you know, clean it up a little bit, added these shops over here. I did add this one coaster, this little, shuttle looper. Nothing crazy, nothing huge, but it did fit this, spot pretty well, I thought. Again, nothing crazy, just a shuttle loop. Goes up, right to the edge, back around, and then back up that last spike. 4.8 excitement. Again, nothing crazy. Charging $4 per. But yeah, mostly just been spending this time. It just broke down. Huh? I literally just opened it and it broke down already. Yeah, I named it the Leafy Looper. I have been getting complaints about the paths. I really should just, you know, zone them off. That is the way to go. It's the easier way to go. I'm just too lazy to zone them off. I just hire a handyman wherever the dirty spots are. Again, that's not the best way of doing it. You really do want to zone your staff. It's much easier that way. Again, I'm just too lazy. But yeah, I just been spending this time like building the hedges around the entrances, making it look nice. I was contemplating making hedges go around the entire lake. Maybe I'll do that. I might do that, you know, if I have time in year 3. But for now, I just went around the entrances and the exits. But yeah, I think the park's turning out pretty nice. I think that's all the rides I'm gonna do for this part of the park. I think that the Leafy Looper, I think, is the last ride I'm gonna put around the lake. Now I think I'm gonna focus on up here. I did add the Haunted Mansion and the Spiral Slide just to give the guests something, a reason to come up here for. But like I said, I do plan on putting a coaster in the middle here. Like a decent size coaster, medium size. And then I do plan on making a large coaster here. Probably going to be the largest of the playthroughs so far. I'm gonna need like a twister or I need a twister, a hyper coaster, something big that I can throw in here. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but that'll probably be in year 3. I'm gonna tackle this smaller coaster first. So I am researching roller coasters. We're getting another one next. I unlocked the swinging coaster. I don't think I'm gonna make that one. That's kind of hard to like fit in the small area, so I think I'm gonna pass on that one. I'm gonna see what the next coaster I get will be on July 16th. So it should honestly tell us what it is soon, because it's coming up. It's already it's July year 2nd, so it should tell us the exact coaster pretty soon. But whatever it is, hopefully it's something I can fit in here. I'm actually not sure what I'm looking for. Maybe a corkscrew. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking for, but I'll know it when I see it. But yeah, park's coming along pretty well. Like I said, we've hit the guest goal for a while now. We hit it in year 1. Park rating's looking good. I could definitely get that to 9.99 if I, clean up the dirty areas around the park. But yeah, I think that's really all that there is left. Maybe like another general ride, like over here. I could throw a maze in here, I guess. I did unlock a maze. Steeplechase, that's really not what I'm looking for either. So I think again I'm gonna pass on that. But yeah, I might try to make a maze, my own custom maze, like right here. And then maybe another general ride over here in this small area. And then yeah, this whole section is gonna be saved for a coaster. So yeah, I'm going to probably fast forward now until we unlock a new well, no, I'll make the maze first. Because I have the maze. And then I'm probably going to fast forward until I unlock a coaster that I believe is worth making. So, I will catch you up in the next update. Alright, welcome back to another update. As you can see, I finally made a coaster in this small area, as I mentioned. So, wild mouse called Sea Critters 674, decent excitement. I try to make a building. I don't know. I'm not like the greatest. I used to be pretty good at these, but I don't know. It's not the best. It's not symmetrical with the windows or the way I put the path. I probably should have had the entrance come out like over here. Probably could have added a window here. Maybe I'll do that right now real quick because it's bothering me. One sec. Yeah. I'll come out here. And then because it's bothering me. And then if I right-click that, is that symmetrical? I would have to do 2 windows here. Oh. That doesn't look much better, honestly. It really doesn't look much better. It's symmetrical, at least. But, I don't know. I'm not the best when it comes to making, I'm not the best when it comes to making buildings, but, you know, it's alright. It gets the job done. hopefully I improve on my building making skills as the playthrough goes along, because I would like to be able to build some nice looking stuff, but yeah, that's as good as you're gonna get from me as for right now. But it's a decent coaster. It fits in the plot pretty nicely. I also made the maze up here. I definitely think I made the maze a little too difficult. As you can see, a lot of the guests are struggling to find their way out. I believe you have to go boom, up here, follow the mouse around, up here, through here, around, and over there. I definitely feel like I made the maze too difficult. A lot of the guests probably complaining. Yeah, I want to get out of the maze. I mean, 174 people have completed it so far, so it's not impossible, but yeah, I definitely made it challenging, a little too challenging. So, we're now in Junior 3, so we're wrapping up. Like I said, the parks. The last thing we have to do is make a coaster in here. Now, I didn't get the coaster I wanted. I wanted like a twister coaster or a hyper coaster. We didn't get any of that, so we're gonna have to make do with a mine train coaster. That's our best bet. We're gonna have to make do with a mine train. Not gonna do a steeplechase with this mini suspended. There's just no shot that's gonna work. The suspended swinging coaster like could work, but I don't know. We're just gonna have to go mine train. I'm gonna probably have the station go horizontally this way, turn out, big chain lift and drop, and then just a whole bunch of drops and curves and all that stuff. Think like the storm coaster from Katie's Dreamland. Another scenario we'll get to in this playthrough. But yeah, I think that's what the last thing we're gonna do. It's Junior 3, so I'm not gonna build like another like building or station for it, kind of thing. I'm just gonna make the station and the coaster, and then just slap some trees down. I did unlock some general rides, a Dodgems and a Space Rings, an observation tower. Probably put like one of those here. Probably an observation tower, put right there, so it can observe the rest of the park. And that should take us to the end of the year and the end of the scenario. So I will hop back to you probably in October, after the coaster is built and when we're about to finish up the scenario. So once again, I will catch you in the next update. Alright, welcome back to the final update. It is now October year 3. As you can see, our park rating is at not perfect, 985. It was just a 999, I swear. It's going down now. Must be some vomit. But as you can see, the park rating's almost 999. We have over 1,000 guests, which is more than double what we need. And we have filled out the park. I filled out the last section here with this last mine train coaster. I named it Nessie. I looked up different Loch Ness names, and Nessie was the one that came up. It's another name for a lake monster. I looked up names of lake monsters, and Nessie was the one that came up. So that's what we named it. I think it came out pretty good. Definitely has the largest drop in the park. But yeah, I tried to fill up as much of this space as I could. It's a little more difficult with a mine train coaster. You can't really do any inversions or any, barrel rolls or any cool stuff like that, like you could for like a twister or something like that, which is what I wanted. But I think it still came out pretty good. We were able to use, most of that section over there. The excitement rating is 7.09. It started off, I think, at 675. Then we added some trees, and that got the excitement rating up. So it's October 23rd, so one more week in-game to go. And the last thing after that I added was this observation tower, the Leafy Tower, and some shops. I added some shops around, some more bathrooms, cotton candy, balloon, burger, drink, and then I fenced off with the hedges here for the entrances, and obviously added more trees, some more foliage. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So the coaster count for this park, I believe, is 5. You have the lake monster here, which we started out with. Then we have the lake dweller here, the wooden coaster on the side here. We added this little shuttle looper, the Leafy looper here. We added the sea critters, the mine train coaster up here. And then to top it off, we added Nessie, this mine train coaster over here. All pretty good excitement. I believe, I actually think the Lake Dweller is the highest excitement. Yeah, 759, 709, 674, 558, and 486. Yeah, the wooden coaster wins for the highest excitement rating in the park up to this point, or for Leafy Lake. That might be the highest excitement rating so far. I forget what C4 was in Dynamite Dunes, but I want to say that's the highest excitement rating we've hit so far. No very highs yet. It's coming. Once we get some better type coasters, we'll get some higher excitement ratings. But for now, I believe Lake Dweller is the highest excitement rating we've seen in the park. And there we go. Leafy Lake is completed. Valley Joe. Alright, cool. Yeah, I like how the park turned out. We were able to use pretty much every ride. The only rides we didn't use that we could have was, didn't get a Dodgems in there in the Space Rings. I mean, the Space Rings kind of sucks anyway, or the Crooked House. Yeah, the Space Rings and Crooked House, they don't really, you know, they're not really that great, honestly. I wish I could have got a Dodgems in there. But I didn't really have any space for it unless I wanted to start building on the water, which I didn't really want to do. The only one I was okay with building on the water was the ship, the fishing boat, which I don't know why no one's on the ride. That's interesting. I don't know why it's like a ghost ship right now. Oh, okay, there it goes. That was weird. Anyway, but yeah, I kind of like how the park turned out. You know, we didn't really have to use the lake for, you know, anything, which I wanted to do. I wanted to preserve the lake so that, you know, you could see it. And we were able to fit the coasters around the outside, fit the rides around the outside of the lake. And then, like I said, I didn't want to make the path go all the way down here because I feel like that would have just confused the guests. I did like one small loop up here, and I feel like that was good. We were able to fit a few rides up here as well, 2 coasters, a couple more general rides, some shops. So I think the park turned out pretty good. I went for like the blue color scheme, blue and purple color scheme in this scenario. When, you know, like the first scenario was like greens and like for grass in the forest. The second scenario was like more yellows and reds and greens and stuff for like the desert. And this one was more blues, some more blues, purples for the lake. And our park rating is officially at 999. So love to see that. I'm going to save it now just so that I could say it was at 999. But yeah, I like the park. This might be my favorite one so far. I don't know. I've liked all the parks we've made so far, so you're gonna have to let me know what your guys' favorite park is so far. But the next one we'll be playing Diamond Heights. That one's a little different because that one is it's just a park value goal, and you already start with a lot of rides in that park, so it's not really we're not really making our own park from scratch. We're more so managing an already built park, so might not be as exciting of an episode, but either way, Diamond Heights will be the next scenario we play. So that's going to do it for this one. Till next time, catch y'all later.